What's good, YouTube? Today is just going to be like a tutorial on how I do my text, just because I've had a lot of people ask me. If you guys want tutorials in the future, just ask, tell me what you want, if this does well. But what's it called? So first, I just have this clip. It's just cyberpunk, right?
My
It's just
son at Arasaka Tower, top floor. I can just see it. You've got this, D. You're my son.
And then so first we're gonna get our text, which is just layer, new text. And it's like, all right, now once you have your text, what we're gonna do, so you should kind of change it up a little bit. So like I have this is like 2 lines, if you know what I mean. Like there's this top part and there's tower, which is the bottom part. And then you should just have straight lines, like just all on the same line. And just kind of switch it up a little bit, right? And then for the ones that are just one line, go over to your properties and change the very right of the anchor point to -12. And do that for all the single lines. So that'd be this one and this one. Just change them to -12. And then for the double lines, just change it to 8. And then boom. It basically puts the little anchor point in the middle instead of having it like, it just looks cleaner. That's the whole point. And then what we're going to do, so this is kind of tedious, but this is how I do my text. So you're going to look at the words. So whatever scene, whatever phrase, whatever, right? So my son at Arasaka Tower, right? That's what? That's 5 words, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're going to make this base layer. We're going to turn it to red. So this is going to be like our base layer. Like we're going to, you'll see, okay? So first, we're going to go to our first layer above our base layer, and we're going to get rid of every other word except for the first word of the sentence, right? So that'd be my, and we go along. So then we go to the next layer, and then the next word is son. We get rid of everything and just have son. And then I think it's at. At is the next word. So we go at, and Arasaka is the next one. So we get rid of every other word except for Arasaka. And next is tower. And we do the same, right? Now see, we have every other word, and that's why. And then we have our base layer at the back. What we're going to do, move each word to their corresponding places, right? Like so. So that one will go there. And then this one will go here. And boom. And then you just want to get rid of your base layer because we all have it in the right spot now. And then we're going to go through and we're going to line up the words to make them match, like come in as she says it. So
My son at my son at son at son at son at Arasaka Tower. My son at Arasaka Tower, top floor.
So there we've just kind of lined them up. They match right. And then so we can use 2 effects. So this is my 2 main things that I've been using, right? So turbulent displace. So we use that, and then that's kind of it. That's the only effect, but then there's another way you can like add a cool effect to it. So we're gonna go on your first layer. We're gonna go forward twice, 2 frames. And add turbulent displace to that, where I basically just split it, which would be Shift Control D. And I split the layer, and then I add turbulent displace. And see, like, kind of give it like that. Right? I'm going to do that to all of them. And then we're going to change the size for each one. We're just going to move it up and down just to give it a bit of like variety, so it's not all the same. Now, my kind of rule is for the first layer of the next, so this is technically our first phrase, and then it goes to the next phrase. So for the first layer for every phrase, you just leave it default. And then near the end, what we do is we go 2 frames backwards, which is this, and we highlight all these, and we split them, and we drag them to the top, right? And then we just Control V and put turbulent displace on all of them, and we just leave it default because it's a pain in the ass to change it, right? And it looks good like that, right? And then, yeah, and then we keep going. And then let me just, right here, we're doing the same thing, right? Just change base layer to red, singling out all the words. this, moving them into their places,
Top floor, I can.
matching them up with the scene. And then so that for this one, every 2 frames, we're going to split it. We're going to split it into 4 different segments. And we're going to get rid of these 2 here. So we're going to get rid of not the first one, but the second one, and then the 4th one. And then it kind of does this blinking effect, I guess you call it that. I'm going to do that for the next one. And then near the end, we're going to go 1 frame backwards. We're going to split it, take it to the top, and then move this backwards 3 times. And then just move this right here. So it's kind of like this one, just 1 frame instead of 2. And it'll look like this, right? And so how I differentiate from using this one, the turbulent displace, versus using just like it blinking in, is depending on the phrase and the feeling. So depending on how it feels is how the phrase is said, or how it feels is how you should add it. I mean, you can just use it in general, but like it's better if you just change it up depending on the word or the feel, you know, stuff like that. And yeah, and you can even change it in the sentence. Like for this one, we could technically just do this.
The tower,
make that blink, right? Oh, make that blink, right? But it's completely up to you, right? So it should look like this.
At Asaka Tower, top floor, I can just see it. Top floor, I can just see it.
And yeah, that's kind of it. So I'm gonna go through and I'll just do the rest of this video, and I'll show you what it does. I'll show you what it looks like after. Alright, so once you've done all that, right? Once you've added all the turbulent displace or the blink or whatever, right? It'll look something like this, right? This is what mine looks like.
Floor, I can just see it. You've got this, D. You're my son.
Like that, right? And then what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna separate all these into their own phrases by pre-composing them. And now this is how you pre-compose it, by the way. Just highlight everything you want, pre-compose, and make sure you have these ticked, right? And it'll just like clump them together, and I'll show you what we're gonna do. Okay, so once you have them all together, we're gonna, so this might not show up for you, but if you click down here, it'll change the mode and you can have it. And then you click on your layer, click that, and then I press R to go to the rotation. I'm just gonna rotate it, and it makes it look 3D, right?
Asaka Tower, top floor, I can.
And then I'm just honestly like, there's no need to change the rotation, but if the perspective or the scene changes at some point, that's when you would change like the 3D stuff. But you can just keep it like this for this scene, because it's like the exact same the whole way. And then cool, you've basically made my text. And then like I have my own preset, and but if you just add deep glow and shit, then it'll, it's the wrong one. If you just add deep glow, then it just, and then just some drop shadow, and then I have just some normal turbulent displace, and it honestly just looks fine. Like it's all up to you. But yeah, that's how you do my text. See ya.